Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Serena if you happen to be new here, and today we are going to be going over all of the books that I purchased or have received in February, minus one because I just don't have it in my stack right now. I totally forgot about it until just now. We're going to be going over all of the books that I have received or that I have purchased and my star predictions for them. I don't know too much about majority of these books because I go into all my books like 90 to 99% blind, but I do know some things about some of them. So we will talk about that. We will do my star predictions first because it's just right in front of me. We will talk about the second and third books in the Dreamland Billionaire series. So we have Terms and Conditions and The Final Offer. I think both of these are going to be 5 stars. I literally just finished The Fine Print this morning and was obsessed. I rated that 4.75 stars. So these two are gonna be in that ballpark. I just know it. And these two, everybody says are their favorites. So I have high expectations, but I want to take it with a grain of salt and just read them for me before I go based off of everybody else's opinions. So I picked up these two immediately after starting The Fine Print because I was supposed to do a weekend reading marathon and that kind of flopped. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here. Go watch it after this one because it's kind of funny and you just get to watch me read The Fine Print. So it's pretty cool. These will also be reading vlogs. I'm going to do like a part 1, part 2, part 3 for the books. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And like I said, I think these are both going to be 5 stars. Next, we have the second book in the Caraval series. This one is Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This one is from the perspective of the sister, Donatella. Yeah, it was Donatella. So this is her story and I am very excited. I loved Caraval. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it actually. So fun fact. And I gave the first book 5 stars. I think this is either gonna be 4.5 or 5 stars. I just see it being amazing. And since I love the first one, I know for sure I'm gonna love the second one. And of course I have to get the third one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I did buy a lot of books this month and I had to cut myself off. But at least I'm not spending my money on hardcore, drugs, gambling, alcohol, anything like that. So books make me happy and that's what I'm gonna spend my money on. Next, we have a new series for me. I feel like I'm the only person on Bookstagram, on booktube, that has not read this series yet. It's this one by Sophie Lark. The first one's Brutal Prince. The second one is Stolen Heir. I am really intrigued and curious to see what the hype around these books is. The hype around these books is that proper English? I think so. The hype. I want to see what the hype is. And I follow Sophie Lark on Instagram and I love her page. So I think I'm gonna really like these books. If I had to give a star prediction, probably 4 stars and maybe 5. I'm a little more partial to this one because I know this one is about a ballerina and the whole dance reference for me wins me like extra brownie points. So I'm really excited, nervous to read these. I might do a reading vlog for this series too. I haven't decided yet. Once I get to them, I feel like I'm literally the only person that hasn't read these yet. Next, we have a new release, literally released yesterday, is Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I am still reading Things We Never Got Over. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, I'm done with it because I need to finish it by the end of the month. It's so good, don't get me wrong. It's just really long and I've been reading several books at once. So I want to dedicate a lot of time to reading that before the end of the month. So that way I can get to this one, and I am almost positive I'm doing a buddy read for this, so I'm very excited to get Nash's story. Nash is Knox's brother in the first book, so this is his side of things and his love life. So excited. I love Lucy Score. Even though I'm still in the middle of my first book by her, I love her writing. I love the small town romance. Really, really good for me. On the topic of Lucy Score, I picked up another one by her, and this one is Forever Never. I haven't seen this too much on Bookstagram. I think it's relatively new. I'm not sure when it came out. It was originally self-published in 2021 and then Source Books took it over in 2023 with a new cover. Excited for this. It's another small town romance, but it's not connected to the Knock 'Em Out series. This is just a standalone. Next, we have a book I received from A Random Act of Kindness that, who hosted? I think it was Taryn, I think. It was at the beginning of the month, so I don't really remember. I received From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata, and I'm very excited, but also nervous to read this one because, again, I hope by the time you guys are seeing this video that I am done with When Gracie Met the Grump, that has been a very slow moving train, and I just want to get it done and try to dig into another one of her books. I think I'm going to, now that I know like how she writes and how the story progresses, I think it'll be a lot easier for me to get through one of her books and not be constantly wanting like so much more. So really excited. I'm gonna pick this one up next because this one I think is hockey and ice skating or just figure skating, and it's kind of like this time of year, so I want to get to this one soon. I also have The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata, and I think I'm gonna save that one for next football season because it kind of makes sense to read a football book during football season. So that's that one. Oh, did I give star ratings? I mean star predictions? Hold on, let's backtrack. I think this is gonna be 5 stars, 100%. I have no doubt in my mind that it's not going to be. If anything, it might be like 4.5. Forever and Ever, I think this is gonna be somewhere between 4 and 5, probably closer to 5, but I don't know. I haven't seen too much about this one on Bookstagram yet to sway me one way or another. From Lukov with Love, I think, again, this is gonna be somewhere between 4 and 4.5, unless it moves a little bit faster, then maybe closer to 5, but I don't know. This is another one I really haven't seen too much about on Bookstagram, but I also feel like I'm behind with Mariana Zapata. I feel like everybody's basically read her by now, and I'm just starting. That's that one. Those are my ratings for my rating predictions for those books. Now moving forward, we have a brand new series to me, but it's not brand new, it's a Bookstagram. And again, this is one that I feel like I'm the last person to read this series, and I think it's another one that's gonna be either somewhere between 4.5 and 5 stars for me. I've seen a lot, but I haven't read anything because I don't want any spoilers for this series. It is the Twisted series. So we have all these books by Anna Huang, and I cannot wait to get into this series because I've seen everybody read it except me, and I'm excited. I am nervous because this is another highly anticipated series for me, and I'm thinking about doing a reading vlog for it once I get to it, but I have to finish up some other duologies, trilogies, and series before I can even think about starting another 4-book series. That is the haul. We have a lot of books. Oh, there's one more, which was my book of the month pick that I just didn't bring down. So it was, this month I picked The Writing Retreat. I'm not sure who it's by. It's a thriller. I have seen some things about it, but I haven't seen enough to, again, sway me one way or another, but I think it's gonna be somewhere between 4 and 4.5 stars. I think it's gonna be really good. I heard good things about it so far, and just trying not to watch any or read any spoilers, so that's what I think is gonna be the star prediction for that. I am hoping to get to it within the next month or 2 because I could use a good winter thriller. I'm reading a winter thriller in March already, so I might pick up one more and just add it to the pile, but I have to see because I have a lot of physical books to read in March. That is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some book recommendations if you needed to add more to your TBR and haven't read any of these or haven't read some of them. Now you can add them on and let me know what you think of them. And you guys will see my thoughts on Instagram and over here on YouTube also if I do some reading vlogs for them, which I'm hoping to do. So that is gonna be it for this video. We have this huge stack, and I'm very excited about this stack. Like I said, I'm not spending money on drugs or anything like that. I'm very excited about this stack. I hope this gave you some sort of inspiration for adding books to your TBR or wanting to read these and moving them up on your TBR. You'll see all my updates between here and Instagram, so make sure you have post notifications on in both spots so that way you don't miss a video, you don't miss a post, you know what to do at this point. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video with me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.